Hello guys, welcome back to Ikuriku TV. Now, going straight, I don't want to waste your time at all. The UK government is planning to send immigrants to Rwanda on a condition, and they're going. It seems that UK wants to see more immigrants. This is a lucrative way of migrating. They said that they are going to pay £38,000 to any, is it £3,000? Okay, yeah, £3,000. That is about 3,500 euros to people whose asylums has been denied. Wow. What do you think about that? We are going to look into it, and I'll play you a video very quickly confirming. They say UK government is reported to be planning to offer migrants thousands of pounds to move to Rwanda under a new voluntary departure scheme. The British government is working on a voluntary relocation plan for people who have been refused the right to stay in the UK but cannot be returned to their home country, the Times newspaper has reported. Now, under the new proposal, migrants choosing to be flown to Rwanda would receive up to £3,000, about 3,500 euros, as well as additional support. Wow. Let me know if you were in this position, whether you would accept this offer if you were to be in UK and they're offering you £3,000 to return to Rwanda, whether you would take it. It will be the first time migrants were paid to leave the UK without returning to their country of origin. Different from Rwanda deportation plan, because that one has suffered a major defeat. According to the Times, the plan is separate from Rwanda deportation plan. Safety of Rwanda bill and treaty currently being fought over parliament. Now let me play you. Let's start with this video before we proceed.
The government has come up with a new plan to make their asylum plan successful. Media reports claim migrants who have been refused asylum in the UK will now be offered thousands of pounds to move to Rwanda. According to a report by the UK-based publisher The Times, UK ministers have drafted a voluntary plan under which migrants can receive financial assistance of more than $3,800. The money aims to encourage them to move to Rwanda. The report further states that the UK government made a new deal with the Rwandan government, which is separate to the original deportation scheme. The report claims immigration officers will approach migrants whose asylum applications have not been accepted. These officers will then encourage the asylum seekers to relocate to Rwanda, which the UK government considers a safe third country. The further add-ons will refuse the check and will be able to unofficially work or claim benefits in the UK. The Tory government considers voluntary relocations to Rwanda as an important part of their efforts to tackle illegal immigration. According to the Home Office last year, 19,000 people were removed voluntarily from the UK, while adding that this scheme is in addition to their safety of Rwanda bill and treaty. Reports claim that the new deal will be the first time migrants will be given money to leave the UK, and if they don't even need to go back to their country of origin. And this deal comes at a crucial time. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's flagship Rwanda scheme is heading back to the House of Commons, where Tories will aim to overturn certain changes to the bill agreed by the lawmakers in the House of Lords. The debate is set to take place on March 18th. Labour has termed the new deal as another failed move by the Tory government. Shadow Immigration Minister Stephen Kinnock says the Sunak government is very much aware that the deportation scheme has no chance of succeeding. Well, for more on this, we're joined by Alexander Clarkson, political analyst and founder of Global Political Insight think tank from London. Alexander, Rishi Sunak's invested an enormous amount of political capital in this Rwanda scheme. What's your assessment on this latest development?
Well, he has to find a way to make it work. As you know, stopping the migrants crossing the channel into the UK is one of his key 5 pledges that he put forward when he was elected. So in many ways, his leadership will be judged on whether he's able to fulfill this promise to reduce illegal migration. As you mentioned at the start of your program, his original bill is struggling at the moment. It's at the moment failing to pass the parliamentary system. It was rebuffed by the courts, which essentially said that it was illegal to conduct this initiative. So this new plan is essentially another way for him to show that he is on the path to achieving his objective of limiting illegal migration and migrants crossing the channel.
And obviously we're in a general election year. What's your assessment on how big an issue this is for the general election prospects of the Conservatives, and also what are the Labour Party saying about this?
Well, first of all, I should say that limiting illegal migration is a popular move generally among the general public. There was a poll conducted in January of this year, which basically showed that people feel that those who cross the channel illegally should be deported straight away without an appeal. That was the majority of people who said that, around sort of 42%, and only around 20-something% felt that those migrants should have an appeal. So essentially, limiting migration is a popular issue, broadly speaking, within the UK, but I don't think it will have a substantial effect on the results of the general election. According to the recent polls, it looks like Labour are almost certain to win the general election unless a major upset happens. So this initiative, in many ways, is perhaps an attempt by Rishi Sunak and the Conservative government to at least limit by how much they lose the upcoming general election. And I think Labour, that's why they're very critical of this initiative, to essentially show what a failure is in order to gain more votes as the general election approaches.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be fascinating to see whether we see any planes taking off to Rwanda before a general election. Alexander Claxon joining us live from London there. Many thanks.
So, I believe you have heard the report on this matter. I don't know how you guys see it. Paying £3,000 for a failed asylum seeker. Guys, if you're in UK, would you accept this offer? So, if you were in the UK, let me know your own opinion. Or suggest to them too, because I guess somebody from UK may have access to this video. And don't forget to share. I think people needs to make a right choice right now, so to avoid, losing out everything. Since your asylum claim has been refused, and you also heard him that he said that in the House of Commons that 40% wants these people to have an appeal, while 60% say that they should be deported outrightly without any benefit, like this one that they are giving to them now, where they say that they are going to be giving £3,000, which is equivalent to 3,500 euros. If they give you 3,500 euros in this economy, for example, you are from Nigeria and they give you 3,500 euros or 3,000 pounds, how much would that be in Naira? 3,500 euros is almost times 2. Let's say about 5 million. Let's just say roughly 5 million Naira, to return back to your country. Would you accept it to go back to where you came from? Let me know, guys, through the comment section. This is very, very interesting. Now, they say that the paper reports that the new scheme is an extension of the existing Home Office voluntary return service, under which certain asylum seekers and people without permission to stay in the UK can apply for financial support to return to their home country. In the last year, 19,000 people have been removed voluntarily from the UK. A Home Office spokesperson told The Times, this is an important part of the effort to tackle illegal migration. We are exploring voluntary relocations for those who have no right to be here, to Rwanda, who stand ready to accept people who wish to rebuild their lives and cannot stay in the UK, the spokesperson added. Okay, in addition to our Safety to Rwanda bill and treaty, which will, when passed, will ensure people who come to UK illegally are removed to Rwanda. The government believes the new scheme can be brought in quickly. The Times report, as it draws on the structures in the agreement already in place with Rwanda, as well as the existing process for voluntary returns. Okay, so thank you and share the videos. Bye bye.